Hey everybody, it's Sean here from Mystic Tree Temple. I was talking to one of our members about making your own magical tools, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys a quick way to make your own Athame blade. I'm here at work, so kind of bear with me. I'm in an apartment that I'm remodeling. Here at work I have access to copper tubing, so that's what I'm going to make the Athame blade out of today. Alright, let me start showing you. Alright, so I have this tubing here. You can see the diameter is pretty thick. So what you're going to want to start doing is you're going to take a hammer and you just want to flatten it completely out. This is going to get loud, so sorry. The goal here is just to get this kind of as straight as possible, so you don't have a blade that's all wavy. You can see there it's starting to straighten up a bit, whereas you have this side where it goes like this. It's a little time consuming, but if you don't have the money to buy buy an Athame, and you're just kind of working with what materials you have, this is one of the better ways. And two, you have to remember, Athames aren't for actual cutting. They're for, you know, magical workings. So you don't really need like a blade that's gonna cut through a freaking tree. Okay, as you can see there, it is pretty straight. With the length of this, if you want your blade length to be like 3 inches or so, make this longer because you're gonna use the rest of this as the tang to put your handle in. So if you, like me, I'm probably gonna have a blade like this. So I'll make a handle for here, and then I'll cut off this excess piece. It's always good to start with more length than less length. All right. Now that you have this flattened blade, I have a grinder to do this with. If you don't have an access to a grinder, a hacksaw will work, and sandpaper or a metal file. So the first thing you're gonna do is put my goggles on. Sorry, there's no carpet, I just pulled it out in here. So. Alright, you're just gonna put a point into it, and then it doesn't really matter. It just has to be a little bit symmetrical. Like, don't worry about points sticking out this way because you're just gonna grind all that off here in a moment. So we'll do that. As you can see now, there's just like a rough point in it. Alright, cool, that's not. What you're going to do, just hammer that so it kind of flattens it a bit. You're going to take, now this is the point where you're going to either use a metal file or sandpaper. Sandpaper is going to take forever. But if you have nothing else, it will work. So I'm going to grab hold of this because it's going to get really hot real quick. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to shape this, and I'm going to put a double edge on either side. So you can see as I'm starting to round that, so it's not such a drastic edge. So now I'm just going to round it to actually look like a knife. Give me 1 second, let me grab my glove so I can hold this thing. This glove will make it a little bit easier for me to hold onto it. you can see now there's the actual edge into it. I'm going to flip it over. Do the same thing. As you can see, you've got an actual blade. Now, you can flatten it out, make it look nicer. Take your sandpaper and actually go across the surface. Can't pick it up. As you can see, by taking it across, I'm cleaning it up. You see all the nastiness of the being cut. And there you go. So now what you do, after you get your actual blade created, you're going to just take 2 pieces of wood, drill a hole here, put either like a screw through it or like a screw and a nut, and just shape it down, and you'll have your handle, and you just cut off the edge, and there's your Athame. It's a cheap way to do it. If you've got no other way and you actually want an Athame that bad, this is a way to do it. I hope you guys found it helpful. Hope to see some of the ones you guys created, and let me know. Thanks.